Welcome back to Thursday tutorials. We are going to work a different variation of Honeycomb Brioche in 3 colors with a steady background color this time. You are going to need 3 different colors of your choice and a pair of circular needles or double pointed needles, as you're going to have to slide your stitches back and forth. Let's get started. In order to work this variation, you cast on an even number of stitches in the color that you choose to be your background color. We are going to alternate between these 2 colors, working 1 row of our background color in between those 2. We are going to start with 2 setup rows. They're both going to be worked on the wrong side. And we start with our second color. If you're not working, if your pattern doesn't have a selvage stitch, as I'm going to work, you might want to knot your yarn to the already attached yarn so you don't lose your yarn overs or your stitches at the beginning of the row. We are working our selvage stitch, and then with the yarn in front, we slip 1 yarn over, knit 1, slip 1 yarn over, knit 1 through the whole row. We work our selvage stitch. We do not turn around, but slide our stitches back to the other side of the needle. Pick up our background color, yarn number 1. We work our selvage stitch, and then with the yarn in the front, we slip the yarn over purlwise and then purl 2. Slip the yarn over purlwise. We don't do anything with it, we don't twist it or anything, we just bring it from the left to the right needle and then purl 2. You work the selvage stitch. We have both our yarns on this side of the work and are done with our setup row, and we turn to the right side and we are ready to start our stitch pattern. This is what it looks like after the setup, and we are bringing in our yarn number 3. This pattern is going to have 8 rows that are going to be worked. We start on the right side with yarn number 3. We work the selvage stitch. We have the yarn to the front, slip 1 yarn over, bring the yarn to the front, brioche purl. Bring the yarn to the front, slip 1 yarn over, bring it to the front again. Just to repeat, your brioche purl, you work the yarn over and its stitch together as one. Slip 1 yarn over and brioche purl. We work our selvage stitch, and then since our other 2 working yarns are attached on the other side, we slide our stitches back. We stay on the same side of the work, and since we've been working with color number 3, we are now working with the background color. We work our selvage stitch, and then with the yarn in the back, we go behind the yarn over into the stitch and knit, then slip the yarn over purlwise without twisting with the yarn in the back and knit. Go behind the yarn over, knit the stitch. If you want, you can pick up the yarn over at the same time and put both of them from the left hand to the right hand needle. Basically, you knit all the stitches and then slip the yarn over purlwise. Work the selvage stitch. Since we've worked the background color, now it is time to work with the contrast color number 2. We can tell that because previously the yarn over is in color number 3, so we know now the alternate color would be number 2, our darkest color. Since that is on the other side, we do not turn the work, we slip the stitches back again to the other side of the needle, pick up our yarn number 2, and we are ready to work row number 3. We work the selvage stitch, and then we work a brioche knit, so you work the yarn over and it's stitched together. Bring the yarn to the front, slip one yarn over, brioche knit, slip one yarn over, brioche knit all the way through the row. We work the selvage stitch. The first 3 rows of this pattern are all worked on the right side, so we do not turn, we just slide our stitches back to the other side of the needle. Now that we've completed them, all our strands of working yarn are on this side, so it's time to turn around. And we are working with the background color again in row number 4. We work the selvage stitch, bring the yarn to the front, we slip our yarn over purlwise, and then purl 2. Slip the yarn over purlwise, purl 2. Knit our selvage stitch and then slide back to the other side of the needle. Since we've previously worked with color number 2 with our darkest color, we now work the alternate one in color number 3. For row number 5 on the wrong side, we are working the selvage stitch, and then again we brioche knit, bring the yarn to the front, slip one yarn over, brioche knit, slip one yarn over. We are ready to work our 6th row, which is going to be worked in the background color. All even numbered rows are going to be worked in the background color. Since it's attached on this side of the yarn, we are not going to slide it back, we are just turning to the right side. We work our selvage stitch, and again we go behind the yarn over into the stitch, knit, slip the yarn over purlwise, knit one, knit our stitch, slip the yarn over, and knit one. We work our selvage stitch. As we can see from our yarn overs, we are going back to our darkest color, color number 2, in order to work our 7th row. Since it's attached on this side, we do turn our work back to the wrong side. All odd numbered rows are going to be the ones where you work brioche stitches, all others are just knit and purl stitches. You bring your yarn to the front, slip one yarn over, and then brioche purl, slip one yarn over, brioche purl all the way through. We are almost done, one more row to go. We are working the background color, which is attached on the other side, so we slide our stitches back and work row number 8 on the wrong side. We work our selvage stitch and then again bring the yarn to the front. We slip our yarn over and then purl 2. And we are done with our first repeat. All our working yarns are attached to this side of the work. We are ready to turn around and start our second pattern repeat. This is what it looks like. You can already see the columns emerging of the dark color and the medium color and the light color in the background. I'm going to work a couple of more repeats and then get back to you. I'm back with the finished swatch. This is what it looks like. You are going to have 2 columns of neatly stacked up stitches in the medium and the darkest color, while the lightest is in the background. If you stretch it out, you can see that more clearly. Again, we achieve that effect by alternating between these 2 colors and steadily working 1 row of the 3rd color in between. I've brought a different variation of 3-color Honeycomb Brioche. The difference this time is that you're steadily alternating between all 3 colors. Both of these are worked in the stitches of basic Honeycomb Brioche, and you can find all tutorials on how to work these down below. I'm going to link them, and you can also find them in my story highlights on my Instagram account. That is all for this week, and I hope you're going to enjoy experimenting around with where to place your colors, how to work these variations, and happy knitting. See you next time.